get so many comments like this, and as much as I'm into giving away all these helpful tools and things, there is an energy exchange and a balance of investing in your own personal future. Not just in the spiritual realms of things, but also in your physical reality of things. And then you come across the money mantras and how do those really work, and then manifesting and all of those things. There's so much information out there. So I am going to upload the series that I have connected to this, and I'll title it the Investing in the Reality of Your Abundance. That's what I'll title it. Because it worked for me. I went from started from the bottom, now I'm here. Started from the bottom, the whole team here. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, might as well share that information with you guys. Let's hit on the topic of money, abundance, and wealth. Because there's money mantras all over fucking TikTok. And it's like, okay, I'm doing these mantras. Fucking where's the fucking money? I'm going to say this series based off of personal experience. And I'm going to tell you, I used to sell a bunch of stuff on Facebook Marketplace back in the day. I had credit card debt. I've been homeless before. And now I'm in a complete and total flow of abundance. So let's talk about it. Let's get into it, y'all. Of course, there's the mantras. They help. They work. They work for a lot of people. But one of the reasons that the mantras work so well is because the people with the mantras are focusing on their spikes of money, not their lacks of money. So when you have someone go, hey, I did this mantra over and over and over again for 24 days or whatever the fuck, and look at this check for $2,000 that just fell into my lap. What they're not talking about are the times that they spent money on gas or groceries, or their tire blew out and they had to pay for that. They're focused on, oh my God, guys, look, I got $2,000 out of the blue. Now, some people might look at them and go, you fucking liar. You're not focused on the negative. But that's not it at all. They're so focused on the positive that's why this money mantra is working for them. It's working for them because they're putting energy into the flow of abundance, not focused on the lack. But in order to get into that state of flow of abundance, you have to have enough to where the fucking tire blowing out or paying for the gas and stuff doesn't fucking matter. And if you're not in a place where that shit doesn't fucking matter, you're not gonna fucking notice anything but the tire blowing out and the fucking money for the gas and the groceries and all that shit and the credit cards and all that. If you're focused on that money mantra ain't gonna do fucking shit for you guys. It's not. Does that make sense? So we need to get us on the path of not giving a fuck about the price of gas before we even fucking touch the money mantra shit. Want to add it in there? Absolutely go for it. Just don't fucking add it in there casually. Don't put a lot of effort and energy into this shit isn't working for me. Because you have to figure out how to be okay with the bills that you already have. That is step number 1. So if you are someone who looks at your bills for the upcoming month and goes, fuck, what can we be late on? Can it be electric or water or shit? What can I be late on? The very first thing I recommend is pay one bill early. It's like paying it late in reverse. So if you usually pay it 5 days late or 15 days late, pay one bill 5 days early or 15 days early. Crossing that fucking bill off your calendar or in your phone, crossing it off before the due date is fucking satisfying. If you are so worried about having money to put in your gas tank or for groceries that you hold on to your money until the bill is due, and that creates this stress bubble, and it makes it to where you end up paying late and then you pay a late fee. Or if your bank account gets low, and if you don't understand this, people with no money literally have to pay a $35 fee in most cases if they spend money they don't have in their bank account. So not only do they have negative $5, but then they're charged $35 to go negative. every time. If you didn't know that, congratulations on your privilege. I'm just saying. Okay, so if you pay one bill early, you have already set yourself up for success for that one bill. Commit to that one bill, and the next month pay it early. Then add a second bill that you pay early. Early by 5 days, early by a week. If you start paying a bill early instead of late, you are still, it's the same amount of time difference, 5 to 15 days. I'm going to repeat this a lot till you get it. You are changing the perspective of, I'm already taken care of. That bill is already taken care of. I now have all the money that I have is extra. Because the bill that was due 5 days from now, it's taken care of. So all this money is extra. It's not, oh my God, I can't spend it. Do you grasp that? Okay. On to the next part. Once you get in the habit of paying your bills early, the most satisfying thing you could ever do is turn the page of the calendar, or in your phone, the page of the calendar. Every bill is already cashed. It's already paid. It's already scratched off. That means that all the money you have is extra. All of it. Because all your bills are paid. Isn't that cool? Can you imagine that? That feeling? That would be amazing, right? So that's the real life part of this. Now let's get into the energy flow of giving to receive. There's a lot of debate on this one because people think that you need to give away a lot of yourself in order to receive a lot more back. But there is a balance, there is a flow, because you have to have value and worth on an item to receive that amount back. So like if I was to help someone for free, the value of my helping them is worth how much I charge for my sessions. So there has to be a value put on this energy in order to receive back what you give away. If you don't have that value, you will just give, and your cup is not full. And then the people that receive it don't see any value in the gift, and then you just become a doormat, which I battled with that my whole fucking life too, let's be honest. So instead of selling an item in a garage sale or on a Facebook thing, you look up how much it's worth. You see how much time and energy it would be to sell it. Then donate it. Find a family that needs clothes for their kid coming up, or start a trade thing with a group of people in your area where you trade to each other, a barter system, or donate it to your local donating place that you are comfortable with. I don't want to name any names of any kind of corporation or anything. Just saying. Donate it. Not throw it away. Donate it. But find the value in it first. And then find the value in your own time that you just saved. And also knowing you already have that money. So you don't need to make an extra $10. You don't need to make it, like the time that you put into stuff, you don't need to do that. You already have it. So give it away. Value, time, gift, receive. Gift time for this time of year. Time is extremely valuable. Time is so much. You guys have spent a lot of time with your family in quarantine these past couple of years. At this point, you should really know what someone is into, not just what they physically want. Now, some people, they prefer a physical item, and that's fine. But if you can find a way to make your dollars stretch into time, like, let's see, if someone's really into rock climbing, buy them a couple of hours at the rock climbing place. Do you know what I'm saying? Or like a trip for them and their friends to go whitewater rafting. Or if that kind of thing is not worth your time, if someone's into crafts, buying them a specific kind of craft thing that's worth the value of not only materials, but time. Gift cards to restaurants, those are experiences. Gift cards to painting with a twist or pottery classes or shit like this. Karate classes, things like this. These type of gifts you won't feel bad about because you're not just throwing more junk into a pile and your kids don't clean it up or whatever the fuck. You are investing in time. You're investing in memories. If you can understand the value of time, your money issues, that's like half the battle right there. Again, going on with the last part of this where it's like the value of my time and going into spending the time selling an item on a Facebook market as opposed to donating it to somebody. It's a lot less time and I've already got the $10, $15, so I'm good. Center your gifts on what has the most amount of value, the most bang for your buck. That's what you should do for gifts. If you're going to go the route of handcrafting your items, handcraft something that would be of value to them, not just a knick-knack, paddywhack, give a dog a bone. Something that is valuable to them. Like if you are into spell work, making them a spell working that adds value to their life is worth a lot more money than the materials to make it. You get it. To the spiritual trauma working around this kind of stuff. So you can either ask for the most impactful point to see connected to your money worries and issues. It might take you to an inner child timeline. It might take you to like maybe your 20s. It might take you to a past life. And you can heal that. The steps to do that are in my link tree with the key, and it says inner child, past life, help, something like this with another key on it. And I also have playlists dedicated to this. If you feel confident and comfortable in that, healing that part on your timeline that has that stress and the worry embedded in you will do a shit ton for you not worrying about money in this life, because you can go, oh my God, I renounced money for the love of my life and now it's locked into my universal remote that I no longer fucking want money. I only want love. Well, shit, that's not what I want in this life. This life, I want fucking money. So you can find that, heal it, release the contract from your soul, and step more into the flow of abundance. So doing past life or inner child work connected to your money issues will absolutely be a huge thing. So we've worked on our human earthly things connected to money, changing the perspective of that and changing the energy flow of that. We've now connected our thought process of how money works and what is of value and how much time is more valuable. Now we're looking at deep work, going into inner child or past lives connected to money issues and releasing that. What's the next step? Here's some phrases to help you after you do the past life or inner child work, or even just to say these phrases will be pretty impactful for you. Spirit, if it's in my highest good, please release and return all soul fragments connected to myself, money, and the lack of money. Wrap them in divine justice and love, light, and forgiveness, and return them to their rightful owners at this time. Please release all soul contracts I have with these same issues. Wrap those in love, light, and forgiveness or divine justice and return them to their rightful owners at this time. Combining those things are going to be amazing, but just that phrase alone, I'm telling you, you're going to feel and see a lot of movement. After doing all of that, those money mantras are going to work wonders for you because you've switched your mentality into it. So here's a few extra things to go along with it on the spiritual end of things and the money mantra end of things. Here's one of them. Spirit, if it's in my highest good, please release and remove all intrusive thoughts I have about myself, money, or the lack thereof that are not in my highest good. Now let's try this one. Spirit, please release all guilt, shame, and lack of self-worth that I have towards money. Wrap them in love, light, and forgiveness, and return them to their rightful owners at this time. Another thing that's talked about with money is shifting into the money timeline. So let's talk about that. I'm going to give you a phrase, and I need you to understand something before I give you this phrase. All timelines are happening at once. If this is you, this palm is you, all these fingers are all your future timelines. Any of them can be chosen at any time. If you don't heal your money issues, you end up on this timeline. If you heal part of your money issues, you end up on this timeline. If you heal all of your money issues, you end up on this timeline. If you heal all your money issues and step into abundance, you have this one. If you end up so that you're wealthy, it's this one. All of these are you. It's just a matter of what you do in your, in your now moment to get you to which timeline path that you choose. The future isn't written yet. And it also is written in a million different ways. If you stay in a space of your future having money and never bring it to your now moment, then you will forever have abundance and prosperity in your future and never in your now. When you think about mantras and you think about dream board, vision board, stuff like this, manifestations, you are constantly putting it out there in the future, and that's great. You're giving it to all these timelines, but unless it's right here, you're never going to get to any of these timelines. Do you know what I'm saying? Okay, so here's a phrase to help you with that. Spirit, please align myself, family, friends, relationships, pets, home, career, clarity, abundance, prosperity, and health with the money tree healing, the most healed timeline, what is already mine, receiving what is already mine, and back to my now moment. Okay, you're well on your way.